Alrighty, let's get going, eh? Yeah. Dinner had. Let's do today's daily. Hey Alapana, and g'day Jingo. It's a small world, but as long as we do all our expansions before this, you got to breakfast. As long as we do all our expansions before the final era, we can have a big small world, which is overpowered. We get Stone Pine, scales globally off of minerals, comes with turquoise, jet, and badger, all of which are really good for how many different zones they go in. This goes in 2 zones, this goes in 3 zones, and this goes in 2 zones. Now whether we're going to be able to build all of those zones is another question. Mandrill, biodiversity payoff monkey. You've done some time trials and found out how horrendous they are. Or hadn't you done them before? To, like, earn all the musics. You need to, like, A rank everything to get all the music in the jukebox. And sturgeonfish. No, not a surgeonfish, sorry. So this wants a single big ocean with reefs. Now you're trying to S-rank them all? Fair enough. I think I have like 4 or 5 of them. Total S-ranks. Not many. Not too many. We start off with Mining Man. Mining Man says... Not that Mining Man, Inventing Man, my bad. Says, make science stuff be unique. He's also terrible at mystery. He's good at wood, undergrowth, and science minerals. Total science wood, so he really does kind of want wood. Then furniture factory and power plant. Well, we don't have a big science this, whereas we do have several tree. Science tree. This tree. What are we going to be able to make? We're going to be able to make rainforest, savanna, jungle, forest. We're going to have huge potential diversity of zones. We can have 6 types of region. So I should probably start with rainforest. I'm not sure how many you've done. Okay, this goes the correct way. $20 is really good. But so is this 20. So rock, rock, tree. Certainly can't complain about its science output. Next person, poet or diplomat? Poet goes somewhat well on the ocean edge. So for the moment I think extend this to here. And then shove him down here. Ocean. Now we're meant to do reefs. None of them really are. This is kind of reefs. So is the pearls. No, I'm gonna go with this. So we're gonna want pearl. Probably sea crate. This wants to be Nemo. Okay, no. This... Actually, no. That still wants to be Nemo. And then this one wants to be an enemy. Other way around. You're meant to be outside, the anemone's meant to be inside. Well, can we roll that back? Can we fix that error? Yes. So you... Then we do Nemo. Or do we get on the next person? Stargazer or villain? It's going to be Ice Age and Tundra. Villain doesn't seem necessarily insane there. We could do the ocean mineral thing. Or the element thing. This is 2 elements. So fish, thing that likes adjacency to fish. Yeah. You know what? We're gonna go with the villain. Fish. Hail, Pizza Naut. Welcome, Pizza Naut. Welcome, Raiders. Fish. Plant. And then this. How's Monsterville? The jungle is rich in science, and the ocean is rich in money. So far. Sounds like real life. It's the wrong kind of outputs for him, but who cares? For the moment, just the agate. Okay, and our bugs are percent animal. Quick save in case it gives us a stupid age. We would like... Iron Age in him would be alright. Yeah, Iron Age in him, perfect. We gain the ability to do our second kind of biome. So we can turn that into normal forest. We do have some of this that would be useful. Redstone. And we could draft more. He absorbed the agate, which is nice. You could have your pearls. And you're halfway done to balance. Let's do the jungle. So keeping in mind that we want science and we would like minerals. This is science. So is the tree. If you aren't in the online mode, Apana, well, like when it asks you to go into online mode, otherwise you're offline and show as offline. Even if you're playing the game. So if you're doing time trials or playing Grand Prix, playing the single player, whatever the thingy is where there's the, like, the pseudo team mode. So this would be two things, but they aren't science minerals. On the other hand, he naturally will give them science. If we get him up to 15 pop. Maybe they'd played you in the last couple of matches. Maybe they see that you just posted a new time to something. Iron would work. Done. It's not really that great for this. Oh, I think we go with a monkey. Monkey in the new tree. We need to remember his critter for later. I don't follow that, sorry, Jingo. So swap that to rainforest. Monkey in the middle. Ah, yes. Small world likes critters, sure. And then the Chinchilla tree, because that finishes making you extra happy. One more tree gets him his woodcutter. Two more irons would get this up to 40. $45. I could science it. 50, 60, 70. It'd be like 80. No, I think the tree thing is preferable. There's no way that he beats you up, right? Yeah, no. Papaya. Then we can activate your woodcutter happily. Eventually that would be better, but... Oh, I'm happy doing that now. Slightly short of the 15. I don't really want you going and beating up him. But I suppose it doesn't actually get in his way, aside from that he eventually gets jealous about size, potentially. So now all we need is total dev. Second iron. Ah, that's actually made you worse by turning off your bonus. But it has gotten more out of the Great Forge, and eventually we can have 3 of you. We could do Second Ocean now. What are you supposed to do with blow up hearts? Looks very Zelda-ish. You don't know how you got them? Oh, but you successfully defended. Even though you're weaker. How odd. I kind of want to gamble on this, but it's not going to get his dev high. So what I should do is the second set of your stuff. So you need another plant, another rock, and another animal. Rock. Plant. Need to buy the actions to do animal. Done. You can have your balance in all things mission. Now we're off by 5. These get extra... You especially get extra value. You get extra value from his thing and from the booster. And then the forge. The same would apply to the monkey. But we can't do that. There's no science booster for the monkey. I could do the stone. It goes from 30 to 67. And gets copied by the Great Forge partially. There we go. And then what do we do with the last one? This plant. This plant. It gets plant booster. It's get Tinker's booster. Yeah, that's a lot. Good, good. Next. Iron Age success. Humanity achieves excellence through the sweat of honest work and hot furnaces. Do 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 do. Reroll. Terraform. Bugs. Diversity. Prosperity. Castles and Knights. Poet wants animals. Rivali is here? Let's have a look at chat. No, I don't see a Rivali. Oh, in the race. Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt here, Pana. You seem to think I know a lot more of the other Crossworld streamers than I do, and that mentioning them by name means anything to me. It really doesn't. Whoosh! Straight over my head. Inventor with construction. He does have a big amount of construction already. He's got 1, 2, 3. They'd only need 1 more. And the villain with gems. He's got 1. Yeah, I still think that's pretty good. The alternative is going Enlightenment. 15 Element and Construction. One. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would need 10 more. 10 is a lot. I think the Castles and Knights is more reasonable, doesn't need as many actions. We only need like 7 actions rather than 10 actions. And they need to be distinct, so we can't just use agate that's already been used here again. We can shove down Jasper and say we put animals here later. Draft an Ice Age, see if we get anything that's gemmy. We do, in the form of Carnaltion. Which we will then accept. And we haven't done all our like unlocky things like Pika and Ground Squirrel. I do want to roll the evolves. We might get another gem with our Pika or Ground Squirrel. Actually, only Ground Squirrel. Pika can't give a gem. But we will do Pika. Pika gives us Advanced Raccoon Dog. We try Ground Squirrel. Ground Squirrel gives us Mudpool. You feel terrible? Oh, perhaps you should be apologizing to them in their chat rather than telling me about it. More effective. Do 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 do. You can talk in people's chats whether the channel's live or not, Apana. You can always talk in someone. I could talk in your personal chat right now. See? Exclamation mark. If you look at your chat, you'll see that I've just said see. Yeah, quartz, but I don't know that I want quartz versus the putting the mud pool down. I suppose we can always put down badger later as our answer for what we put mud pool next to. And that then completes his gem quest. We can do Overseer right now. Has that made you so big that you're a problem? Yes. Oh, and I saw the thing you referred to, Strezzo. And I voted. I voted for quick recovery. So he's double done. Why? Would you prefer me vote for item manipulation? Now we need more animals for you. Specifically herbivores. Yes. All of them are just I think quick recovery is the least, like, is the most nice out of all three of those. I don't want to encourage people to be item manipulating. So I don't want the item manipulation-y one, and I hate things that adjust your stats mid-game, so I don't want the extra strong finish thing. Yeah, the boosted Tanuki is good. I'm just looking what we put next to it, and it looks like the answer is tree. On the other hand, I want that tree for him because he still wants more construction. Because we do still need one more construction for this. I would need to planet expand here, but we need to planet expand for this size anyway. So let's do that planet expand. The Tanuki is good and we need them. Yeah. The Tanuki is fine there and we need them, even if I can't decide what to put here yet. And then I could go Fluffy, Bun Bun, and Stoat and just leave this open for later. They're almost here. Are you able to defend yourself yet? Nowhere near. Yeah, all's fair in love, war, and Tails crossover racing. Do you love anyone? You love the Swamp Giant. So let's see if he can vomit his way to protecting you. But maybe after the trader is done? Yeah, there. The trading is done. Protect them. Done. So now we've got one herbivore. Forest, we need herbivores. You're a herbivore, but the cat isn't. You're a herbivore, but you give no more. The deer is a herbivore. This one is slightly nicer as it gives us a second construction. On the other hand, these are all well, actually, two of these are construction. I like this pair. Especially if we go double plant, although it doesn't really help with you getting more herbivores. But if we went double plant here, this tree here would be absurdly strong. We'd have to pay a lot to get you to expand to your last herbivores. But 2 sets of this bonus on that would be really nice. I have got some science banked up. We could just spend big on it. Let's draft our second forest and see if we can get 2 herbivores. No. I think we re-roll. We don't love these. There we go. There's 2 herbivores. 3 herbivores, even. Yeah. Okay. So how do we use pig and bird? Pig likes adjacent food. Pig and bird go together happily. So super tree, berry bush, squirrel, pig bird. Is boar adjacent? It's more that I want to put the two food things. Like, I want to put the two stars together. But it would also... No, it's just total things that do food. So now we can 2-star this. We would actually like to not do that then. We'd like bird, boar, rock, deer. Because then the bird is happy being next to the blackberry. Okay. Now we have to pay you to actually go eat this. Go eat it. I can't imagine he's strong enough to hurt anyone. Yeah, no, he's not. And then let's look at how good this tree has become. Yeah, look at that. 150. Kinda sucks that we're wasting this science booster, but oh well. It's the cost of being action efficient on our booster squares. And now you should have 1, 2, 3, 4. All the herbivores you need. Yes. We can activate your theater. Or your alchemist heart. Your theater is better for you, so theater. You had... It's just slightly over warranty. Almost suspiciously so. I had the opposite of that once, where a laptop that I had died like 1 week before the warranty was going to run out. It had a... It's the sound card, effectively. Well, it's not a card, but the sound component of the laptop stopped working. I could send it in and say, yo, you have to repair this. It's still got a week left on the warranty. And they were really grumpy about it. And they actually, because they couldn't source that laptop anymore, had to give me like the current equivalent newest model that was actually a fair bit nicer. Had an extra like 400 megahertz of CPU speed or something at the time. 2.1 gigahertz processor instead of 1.7 if memory serves. I got very well off with that. Return. Okay, and now the last thing we need is one more construction. Rainforest. We want a construction. None of these are construction. You don't think the model that broke right now has sold out? They change model the year later? Repairing the phone button would have cost more than just buying a new fancy phone. Ouch. Do we spend a reroll? Are there even any constructions to get? Bamboo. Rubber tree. Kentucky coffee. Oh yeah, Strezzo. Can't win if you don't try. Might as well have seen if you could return it. Brazilwood is also. Just put down another iron. Save our rerolls, you reckon? Yeah, we could just put an iron like here. And then he would... That would both finish boosting the irons for each other. Your crappiest monitor lasted 7 years before, an El Cheapo 60 Hz. Okay. One more thing and he will expand. Parrot? Parrot time. Ooh, wait, but Parrot... No, Parrot shouldn't go there. We can do Snake and Viper instead, because it would be next to two irons and it doesn't like that. You're being a churl. If I had have put the thing there, you might have done it. We need to buy one more. Snake do. There we go. He eats the iron. Triggers the castle. Okay. We could wait and try and do the wood workshop. You're grumpy that you aren't more powerful than everyone else, and you're not likely to get over that. And we already did your theatre. We do have bugs to spend. Percent animal. How much power would you need? 14, 20. Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening with just placing 2 bugs. Percent modifying the pig isn't terrible. But it's only like 2 levels. Let's say he's going up to about 300. Then 40% is another 120. 120 is not... It's 3 levels at the moment, but it's only probably 2 and a tiny bit. I still like that. Give the pig a millipede. Okay. 6 more. This getting extra means we should boost it. But food is not really that valuable to him. The most valuable ones to do are your food. His food. Oh, there we go. No. It's still 3 trees, sorry. My bad. We could place 1. We do need to give him something. I guess these. It's more biodiversity payoff. It's minerals, which goes well with him. He boosts minerals. And we want more minerals for that other thing that scales based on global minerals. The easiest answer is just do this now rather than waiting for that one. 200 now would be 4 levels here. Yeah. We have to accept the sooner payoff. Now we only need 2. We buy 1 set of bugs, or buy 1 action. Would you expand to the grass? Yes. Buy the 2 planet expands, because we need to do them now if we're ever going to do them. I guess they both go here? Some of that's going to probably become Savannah, but for now... Varangian steep grass. But is happy with how big it is. And it unlocked. Double tagged. Double tagged sea anemone. Which would like to go here. But we want to put a... Oh no, that could be okay. Here as long as we get an animal. Could work. In any case, age is over. Crimson Castle, a mighty fort. The inventor, Duke of Northern Jungle Temple, approaches, as does the villain, Count of Southdale Port. And then the poet says, "You smell of elder breeze. You are a hamster. Whereas I am for some reason holding a steak. Also, I'm super cool." It's a disaster! Yeah, absolutely slaughters them. 2 bugs, an extra turn, 3 bugs, diversity, prosperity. Small world is okay. $900, or they're both about 900, honestly. But his science levels are worth more than his food levels. And it's easier to scale harder. Science Gober. Let's go, critters. He's gonna be happy if we ever manage to make him stop being a jerk about rah, 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 other people have more military strength than me. Rah, 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 rah. Okay, you like being next to a plant. I kind of want to do Sedge Badger. Turquoise Jet. And then Stone Pine. And presumably some other Ice Age thing that we haven't drafted yet. Better off doing the carrot, because carrot over sedge, because it's harder to make the carrot happy in the future. Badger. Woo. Fine, do it there if you're going to be... Turquoise. Jet. He's currently expanding in the wrong direction. Yes. What a hassle. This would go okay here. And this wants us to eat this anyway. I kind of want to put that down and then eat both of these and put the other thing. Now eat them. Sturgeon. Mahi mahi. Massive. Like, huge mysticism payoff. This would go well there. But I don't want to do this until I know what our next ocean is, which we can draft now. Alright. We want critters, preferably. This gives us critter. Yeah. The critters win. We're actually going to run out of space. So I think the ones to do are you, the critter one, and then the two fancy fish. One of which is a critter and the marlin. Now the marlin's probably going to be a bit grumpy that there's... Yeah, there's not enough ocean for the marlin to be fully happy. But it's still better than playing something smaller. That activated the Mahi Mahi. You're still okay, just not amazing. The poet's going to eat you. He gets more critter triggers, which is actually kind of bad because we're trying to make this guy bigger. We pay him to eat this. You've counted how many you've S-ranked. It's not too hard. It does display them in a different color. Now he's happy. Theater is fine. Checked the challenge? I mean, you just look, you You exist on the time trial screen and they're different colours. They're different colour circles. It's really... Anyway. The critter thing. Which is big science for you. Now we can do the other people again. You actually don't get good value out of the critter thing as it stands. Because your thing requires knowing that that's there, as opposed to it just shows you that when you're doing them. I'd even bet most people who play the game don't know your thing is there. That's enough that we can have our final Ice Age. This gives us an extra critter. And possibly more critters. You've only done 15 of them. It's a quest you've set yourself. So... Stone tree thing. Doggo. It's going to give us 2 more. But they're only tag doubled, not output doubled. Mud pool. Extra Pika. I don't know that we care about you enough. We're kind of done. He doesn't want to expand to this. Do I care, or would I rather just shove the next person here and the next person instantly gobbles these up? Kind of okay with the next person just instantly gobbling those up. So Pirate Queen, get eating. It's slightly wasteful in that we aren't getting the critter thing out of him absorbing it as a critter. But that's about it. Level 1 mission. Level 2 mission. The animal mission. We are quite likely to give you more animals still. You're just happy you did train level. Yeah, neither of these are particularly important. Neither is that. Gives us enough we can look at what the next person is. Huntress or Ranger. He only has 2 critters. Here can have Fluffy, Bun Bun, and Bird still. It's hard to argue with that. Fluffy, Bun Bun. Bird. There's a stupid amount of extra science for you. Okay. The gem that wants to be adjacent to animals. Which makes our power plant now better than Fluffy Bun Bun. Yes, because our money levels are worth so much more than our science levels. She needs to pick her next one. We do kind of want more animal for her because of this. But I also kind of want more minerals for this. There's something to be said for just eating these and placing more of the critter fish. Because every critter fish at the moment is like 6 or 7 levels. That's actually more like 4. 4 levels. On the other hand, he really wants more wealth. Our finisher is the science booster. That would be easiest to do to him. We haven't used the end things for this. So we will convert this all to this. Upgrade 1 more square for him. I would like him to get more food. This. Pay him to go eat it if he doesn't do it naturally. He does. Yeah, we can see what else we got from the dire wolf. It was Dove. Dove was one of our dire wolf things. And... no, because it's meant to be 2-star. So it's Octopus. Octopus is what we got from Wolf. Must have got Dove from something else. Probably second Pika? Yeah, probably second Pika. He does still need a bit more. Is anything a single big science thing that you have? Not really. I was hoping to be able to give this to her. But it looks like it's gonna have to go to him. So, monkey. Somewhat reasonable amount of science monkey. Completes his mission. Now we want to do her, which would be parrot. Gem. Buy more actions. Gem. Actually, this monkey should have gone here for making the parrot happier. Aquamarine. It's more gold. It's more gold from the parrot. Chicken? No. Koala nut. Then chicken. Wrong zone, a big dark offering. Yeah, good luck, Apana. Koala nut. 300 dark offering. Dark offering do we have? Bird isn't big enough. Octopus wouldn't be able to be placed. Pig? Pig would work. We could wrong zone pig here. It would make the mandrill less useful. But the mandrill already has done its job by getting him over 50 for his mission, so he can drop back down now and we don't really care. Mandrill includes consumed. Ah, okay. Well, then where's the tree? Was there the other tree that cared? No, we don't have that tree. So we're fine. Pig would definitely go very happily there. Buy the ability to pig here. Buy extra action. Place pig. Full power cultist hideout. Payoff rate is 9, right? She's the best. Yeah. You're gonna have to go the left path? Yeah. The hard drop-down path. That's not enough gold for her to get to her thing. We have the science. We could buy the gold booster. Just gold boost the turquoise, for example. Or the aquamarine, sorry. Or the doggo. No, the doggo is the winner. From 500 to 900 gold. Which gets her mission done. We get a last one. She's better off copying the doggo. And she's better off copying it as food, not as money. Especially because she gets slightly better payout. This copies at a 1-to-1 ratio. This copies at a 1.2-to-1 ratio. That might get her up to her last level of this. Yes, which then makes all predators bigger. 15 more gold, 5 more mysticism. We should percent modify the pig. That seems fairly reasonable. We can buy another action. Chicken. It's another food thing. It makes the pig bigger. Okay, what else? There really isn't anything else to do. We can't expand. Yeah. Both are butting up against the edges of their city, sadly. Which zone has the most remaining diversity then? Because we could play another. Everything has 10. 7, 6, but then 10 and 10. which isn't enough for another mandrill. And even if we did place that, that would then collapse the economy because of things like Chinchoa tree that needs you to be at more than 5. We could eat these, and I could put down deer and wolverine. This would lose size. But I don't think it would lose that much. Ah, but I'm out of actions, so no. No. I can't buy more actions. We can buy more bugs. 12 bug to work with. Yeah, we can try and get him up happy with his gold. So probably the jet. Yeah, the jet is better than everything else he has. Jet go. 400 becomes 850. I got 7 levels, but he needs another 10. And we can only really afford one more thing, and that was already the strongest one. Next best is that one. We would need 3 more. I don't think there's any way that happens. No. No, there's no way that happens. Would be nice if you actually invented your stuff. Yeah, just shy of 700. So we find our next biggest science thing and we boost that on our preferably weakest person. Which is her. But she does... Well, actually, no. The tree has decent science payout. 250. Although... So 250, this is instead 600. No, this is much more valuable to do. Even though his levels are more expensive, this number is just so much bigger. So we dragonfly your mandrill. Level 56 becomes... Level 63. Done. And in theory we could place an extra person, but there's no space for them to exist anywhere. Crowded planet. Humanity finds joy in the little things. Iron Age, Castle Age, Fluffy Bun Bun Age. So what do we think the big winners are? I think it's going to be Mandrill, then the wolf, then possibly the tree. No, the tree beats out the wolf. Mandrill, tree, wolf. Fish, jet. Boosted jet. And in fairness, the doggo is only winning after the boost versus the tree with unboost. Okay. Alright. Easy done. What we do now? What we do now? Don't really want to start the demos that I wanted to show off tomorrow. Cry. I mean, if we were seeing the end of Escape from Ever After, we might cry again. Because we don't want to see Wolfgang leave, but I'm not crying from finishing the daily, I don't think. Finish Super Mario Bros. 2. Played Super Mario Bros. 2 on the channel. We could do Super Mario Bros. 2 quickly. Try and get a nice sub-hour run. Oh, you want Super Monkey Ball. Different SMB. Not my secret underwater base. No, I'm not sold on finishing Super Monkey Ball. It doesn't respect the player enough. I'm not manually checking each one of those 50 switches to work out which one is the correct one to, Where's my SNES scene? There we go. We aren't doing Mighty Morphing Power Rangers. Or I could live with a Super Mario Bros. Run. Do I have the box art for it? Well, I do now. Goodbye, horrendous Power Ranger game. Wants to eat your quarters. You can do a Super Mario Bros. Ugh, not Shaq Fu. There's Super Mario Bros. The game hates the player, and that's why you love it. Why are you pretending my controller isn't here? Well, we might have to rebind everything. Up, down. No, my bad. Up, left, down, right. B, A, Y, X. Start, select, L, R. Up and left, up and right. Come on. Up and right, down and left. Oh no, it does them in a stupid order. Down and right. Come on. Down and right. Down and right. Down and left. Do. But you still don't accept that it's here. Oh, turn it off and on again. Classic solution. Now will you behave? Yes. Turn it off and on again. So, Super Mario Bros. 2, as requested by Snowflare. No. Only ever Peach. There are no other characters. There is actually Luigi, but I'm pretty much only Peach. Okay, how quick can we get this done? Now, first little shortcut is you wait for... Oh, no, come on. You wait for this guy to jump, and then you can jump up here. Now, I forget which one of these it is. That one. And then you can go in here and back out and trigger it again for some reason. Which I don't even claim to understand. Someone who likes sharp corners. No! Oh, there's a bit of lost time. The eternal problem with the Switch D-pad is that it loves saying that things that are up inputs are left and right. There we go. One. Two. Last one. 3, victory. Let's get... Come on. So imprecise. Let's get out of here. Birdo movie movement. I haven't seen the Super Mario Bros. Movies. I don't know if they do the right thing. Well, I've seen the original live-action movie. I haven't seen the new 3D computer-animated one. Okay. It's a bit kidsy. Well, it's kind of supposed to be kidsy, isn't it? Okay, then we replace bird. And if we get the timing right, we can skip a whole dungeon there. Lee? Bugger. 1. 2. 3. Victory, victory. Let's get out of here. Do 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 do. Bugger. You meant to use that later. Out of curiosity, have we played the Bomberman? We played one of them on channel. And we played Bomberman Fantasy Race. Beloved childhood racing game. Bomberman Fantasy Race. It's very cute, but kinda bad. I'm willing to admit that it's kinda bad. Okay. Went the wrong way to start with. That's on me. You almost got me. No! Continue. You're going to start me from the bottom of that dungeon, right? Good. That's not that much bad. Would be terrible if we had to climb back up to the top and get the key again. But we don't. Okay. Time to defeat Mouse Boss. It still says Reus 2. I have not changed. That's correct. I should fix that. Demos. Done. Yeah. Victory. Do 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 do. Yeah, see ya, Jingo. I think it's... Damn, wrong one. Man memory, slightly failing me. Dig 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 dig. Three. 1. 2. 3. Victory, give me my door. So close. Continue being Peach. Yeah, you can go gambling. You earn extra lives. Oh, good lord. I didn't intend to hop in it. I just intended to duck again. No! Stop it! Ugh. Very good. Fireball Birdo, first fight. It's my fault. Go away. Double failure. Peach. Now, is this the one that has the shortcut? No. And actually, I think I need that life, because there's a jump up ahead with a cactus that I can't make without taking damage from memory. No, okay. I'm wrong. Wow. The star spawns where we literally cannot pick it up. Very nice of you, Star. Onward! What are we going to do about that? It's kind of tempting to do that and trick them into falling down where I can't get me. Alright. Not as fast as just digging quickly, but safer. And now we need to climb at lightning speed. Done. Come on. Okay, Hydra fight 1. Hydra fight 1. Oh, that's what we got lives for. A little bit of a waste of time. Hydra fight. I said pick it up, game. 1. There we go. Now this must be the one with the shortcut. No. This has one down here, but I think it only earns you extra lives. I think it's this one? Go. Yeah, it's just for extra lives. Old man memory not failing me? And climb, climb, climb! Damn. Now there is a shortcut over here. Yes. Go, go, go. Secret tunnel. Ow. Victory. Give me my exit. Nope. Ooh. Almost triple sevens. There we go. We get one life. And a second. Okay, this is the one with the gap jump. From bugger. Memory. You know what? Kill me. Give me my health back. That's why we earn the extra lives. That's just designed to counter me. Fine. Again. 3 times is right out, though. So it's jump. Jump over this bee. Oh god. Alright. Now, is it this stairway or the other stairway? It's the other stairway. There is technically, I think, a cheat here where you can do that. Yeah. I really could have used that health. Oh well. I just have to not die against this birdo. One. Ah. I said I'd like the health, but oh well. Go. One. 2. Victory. Hmm. Oh god, no, it's this level. No, it's not. I thought this was the bad one. Ah, this. You have to ride it. No, come back! Okay, it's better to reset that then. You ride this shell, and then you use that to get up here quickly. And then for here, you just go back and forth on the edge of the map, rather than going how you're supposed to go. Requires you to actually jump at the right time. There. But that's the sneaky, cheaty way of doing that. Please. Bullshit. Well, where does it leave us? We've got to go get the key again. Rip. Please. Thank you. Jump. Collect. Go. Throw. Throw. Please. Please. I got. Thank you. It's on me. Okay. Fail. Please. Climb up. Fine, we'll do it the timing way. Not. Climb up. Fine, we'll do big jump. Up! Holy sh... Thank you. Oh my... Well, we gotta climb that little hallway again. 2, 3... 1, 2, up. Under you. Under you. Big jump. Climb. This time it climbs without sliding off. We also get a nice spawn without the gunman. Oh. Okay. And throw. Victory. Mouse fight 2? Mouse fight 2. Screwing up catching the bombs. Screwing up the timing of the bombs. There we go. No more lives. Isn't one of these, yeah. Vector did a break dance. You ought to teach us how that works. We don't need to do that yet. Ow. It's bull. I was over the top of you. Okay, Birdo fight again? No, end of level. At least we get our health back. Ugh. Damn it! It finally got me. Okay, only once though. Kind of do need a life. So we will bother mining this. Come on. Wait, you can't ride them while you're invulnerable? Ah, I didn't remember that. Honestly did not remember that. Now, this one you do have to kill. And because we've let it turn around, we're kind of screwed. There we go. Go past the Sonics. Birdo fight, but now with ice physics. We've gotten very lucky. None of them have been fireballs. Come on. Really? There we go. We at least get our life. Now we have to ride your egg. Which is fiendishly difficult to work out what you need to do as a child. And then there is a cheat here. You can just go across to the next place. Straight to the end of the level. Which is Hydra Refight. No, it's Flame Fight. You were wondering why it would be like that? For children? Because the game makers are monsters. Now we're screwed. There we go. God, no. Got ya. This is the only original out of the 4. Well, yeah. There was also another section like that earlier where we had that vertical climb section, and then at the top there was the go back and forth magic carpet bird, and you just have to know that what you need to do is ride that magic carpet as far upward as you possibly can, because else it seems like there's no way to progress. Those two are the two nasty things as far as I'm concerned so far. I forget what to do here. Is it big jump? It is big jump. And in theory, I think we're meant to come up here and... No. We're meant to throw one of those away to get a health, but I don't think we care about the health. Yeah. And I didn't remember which one you're meant to throw away. I care more about the lives. So I just grab the lives. Or the coins that become lives. Now this is the first green Birdo. Green Birdo only shoots fireballs. So you have to use the little pink mushroom stand thing as the thing to kill them. Could you please go not stand next to it? There we go. Victory. Good. Before Birdo learned how to play sport. Yes, no soccer Birdo. That Birdo was useless. I much preferred the other guarding enemy thing. The egg pawn. The egg robot. Okay, 10 lives should be enough for the rest of this. If I used more than 10, it would be an embarrassment. So I shouldn't need to do any more life farming. You can speed up the ladybugs moving up and down by existing underneath them or on top of them. Well, that's my fault. If you're in the same sort of y-axis, up-down, they move quicker, which helps you control when they're going to hit you, and use them as elevators to help jump higher. Yeah, in the Olympic Games, where Birdo was the crappier goalkeeper. Than the egg pawn. The egg pawn was a much better goalkeeper. Ooh, almost got me. This is you need to go like left and then slightly right. And now you need to go over to the left, if I remember. Yes. Oh, sorry, the right. I went the right way, but said the wrong way. This one is sped up by the fact that Mr. Fish is here, and that you... Well, I screw up. But you can throw that fish at Birdo for an extra projectile. Victory. GG. No coins for lives. This level is all about the AI being... Well, the AI. The level tries to drop these bombs on you as you're moving around, and it makes life a bit of a hassle. Good. I feel like one of those does something, yeah. We can't really use it, which is sad. Okay, now this is a timing puzzle. Bugger. Double bugger. We're gonna have to come back. There we go. Except then I respawn it because I'm an idiot. Okay, now this is, I find, the hardest part of the game for me. You want to throw those there to block the jars from spawning more people. Because otherwise, the whole time that you're climbing the other side of this, the jars are spawning people that make your life a hell. Bugger, that was meant to kill you. He used the wraparound well. Well, we do again. So, wait for you to go past. Go. Throw in to cover the block. Too soon. Because I'm in a rush. At least we did cover both of the pots. Could you stay despawn? No. Okay. Now he's gone. Now, memory is there's another one. This one plays fair. I don't remember there being a third one. Yeah. There we go. I was about to say, I remember there being a magic carpet. And then you go up. And then you throw about now. Slightly too early. I would like that heart. Thank you, game. No! Good. Bring the enemy with us, because that lets us throw at Birdo for an extra damage. Victory! Nice and quick. And now, the other hardest thing in the game. Crablar fight. One. Duck. Two. You can technically throw it at him in a way that gets him to get hit twice, but I'm not very good at that. I can only do it... Bugger. Well, sometimes. Oh god, no. I need you to throw low. Low. That was low, but not low enough. Thank you. There we go. That would have hit him twice. If you get him just as he's about to throw, then when he drops the rock, his own rock hits him as well. Not just the one that you threw at him. This is the one with the cactus jump that I was remembering, ouch, earlier as not being able to do unless I'm on full health. Which then means that it really sucks that I'm no longer on full health. So I'm going to have to kill all the enemies I can to try and spawn some more health. Yeah, that cactus jump and then that fire flower always... Grr. Okay, just don't take the damage at the start. Don't suck at the start is the answer. Please. Oh, good God. Yeah, I need to jump. I need to land on that cactus that was to the right of it and then jump over. I'm just stuffing this up time and time again. Yes, please. You know what? What if we bring you? Can we then kill the flower? Beautiful. Isn't one of these a thingamabob? No, I'm misremembering. And then this one, you need to know which one is the correct one. And I think it's the one right of you? This is another fiendishly difficult thing to find as a child. Because you're like, where is the key? There is no key, and it's inside one of those specific jars, and you just have to try them all out until you find the jar that has the key. Trial and error, yes. I would not put up with that these days. I would say, much like Monkey Ball, no. You have lost my respect. Thankfully, adult me simply remembers the answer. That's my fault. Again. There, now you can't hurt me. And again. Doesn't matter, you're dead now. Victory. Do. Okay, this is also a tough one. To work out what to do as a kid, which is you need to get on that bird when it spawns. So, then you need to ride this bird to the other side of the map. If you ride the lower bird, then that thing can kill you. You also need to be ready to dodge the bees, which is why we were standing in supercharged up jump mode. Good thing you never played these. And we're done. Green Birdo Fight 2. It's my fault. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm complaining about the whole game. It has lovely color palettes. It's got nice enemy variety and animations. It's got nice secrets, like we're about to do here, to skip most of the level. Oh, come on. Skip under this wall. The different characters is really cool in the way that they are not just, like, palette swaps. They actually have functional differences, is huge for the day. It's got lots of good things, but it's got some times where it's a bit rude to the player. There we go. You finally got it? All 3 laps? Okay, Hydra refight. Bugger. 1. 2. 3. Victory. No, you did cyberspace instead. You gave up on tree. Level. Okay, this one also has a cheat where... No! I'm gonna have to respawn it. Come back up. You want to hop on that bird and go to the left. In almost every single Mario game, in every single level, in every single Mario game, the goal is to go to the right. This violates that rule and has you go to the left. You need to go to the left and pick up this, and this takes you to the second section of this level. Okay, we got a good spawn. There's no shooty man. You're here, but we can duck under you. I'm just going to tank the damage. Okay, and that gets us onto the third bit of the level. This is a vertical climb. These guys can't hurt you while you're on the ladder, even though it looks like they should be able to. And then the cheesy way of beating this is just to go around the... No. Up the edges. Ignore the ladder. The ladder is stupid. Just jump. Thank you. No, come back. I need that. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Bugger. Run! No, I got greedy. I should have waited. It's okay. We got more lives for this. We're very nearly done. The whole game. 1, 2. You're defeated. GG. Okay, final level. Okay. Over. 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 Now it's timing up and down little windows. So first that one, it teaches you. You need to dodge the timing. And then they start adding more and more of them. Final level was your final lap noise. And then this is the last chance for extra lives. And it also gives you extra health, and extra health for fighting the final boss is helpful, so we're going to be actually doing this. Come down here. And then you grab this. And you bring it to the center. And you get the extra health. So you go up to 3 health for the final boss fight instead of 2. Well, that super sucks. It said I was pressing up and right instead of just up. Do. Okay. Now there's a really hard vertical climb again. Yeah. First try for digital circuit. Well done. But we've got our extra health now. If it just would accept that I'm holding go straight up game instead of sideways. There. Okay, I've still got 2 more lives. Close enough. Okay. Whew. I forgot to duck soon enough. Duck, duck. Birdo fight. 1. 2. Victory! No, please. Immediately throw it. Let the stupid thing go away. Immediately throw it. Take the health. Yes, please. And now the game is another massive asshole. So far, the game has taught you that if you pick up this thing, this opens and is then the door to the end of the level. So what happens this time on the very final level, boys and girls? It becomes an enemy. Yeah, what a dick move. That's super scary. It is. Especially if as a kid, you've been taught that that's the door, and then suddenly it comes to life and murders you. Two. 3. Then it turns into a door. Final boss. Game on time. So, what you need to do is grab these, and then feed them to him. I did it slightly too early, whilst dodging his bubbles. In close to his body is the safest place to be, but it's also a bit harder to pick up the bubbles there. There's 1. And you got to do it 5 times. 2. No, it's not going to be possible there, because he's too far away. It's then on me. I got greedy. That's fine. He's going to be too far away here. He's going to be too far away. Yeah, we've got a poor... We had a poor timing there where he got stuck in a staying away from us cycle. Womp womp. But you do that 5 times and it's GG. I have to be embarrassed. I said I shouldn't need all 10 of those lives. And I shouldn't have. We shouldn't have died on the way up to him that extra time and we would have been fine. The heck? Oh, yes, this is the Ride the Bird Left level. Okay. Quickly. We have a good spawn in that there's no shooty man to the left here. That's problematic. It's actually really problematic. Could you all come this way? Thank you. But yeah, sometimes there's a shooting man there. That makes life hell. Got ya. Vertical climb. These things can't hurt you while you're on the ladder, even though it looks like they should. The way he was gone after you went off screen. Yeah. It resets, like, positioning them when you respawn it, sort of thing. And there's also is a spawn limit based on how many things are on screen. Okay. Take 2 for you. 1. 1. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Victory. Level 2. Dungeon. Get off. Oh, that's why we've got 5 lives. 1. Over. 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 Under. This is a crazy difficulty spike. Yeah. Yeah, this dungeon is really, really hard compared to the rest of pretty much everything. Except maybe the, like, Crablar fight. And the little bit of one of the vertical climbs with all the fire flowers. We've got a bad spawn here. But we manage. We go get the extra life. Extra life, the extra health. Or we fail to get the extra health. Go down the ladder, you... Okay. Extra health. This time, don't get hurt by the fire flower on the way out. Like that. So if we had done that the first time, we would have had an extra life against the boss and I would have been fine. Very probably. We'll see how many lives I end up needing against him. Bugger. I was meant to go further to the right there. And imagine how much harder this bit would be if we couldn't have floated, right? Imagine trying to do that as someone who can't just hover indefinitely. Well, not quite indefinitely, but for a very long period of time. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2. I got too close to the wall. Fair. 2, 3, kill. 1, 2. Miss. 1. Don't get too close to the wall. 3. 1, 2, 3, kill. 1, 2, 3, kill. You give me the key. We immediately throw it to kill those things. Now we have surprise fight against the door. Victory. Final boss. Now, from memory, from what I've heard before, the Japanese version of the game is easier here. You don't have to shoot the final boss as many times. Bugger, too soon. Our hovering also makes it a lot easier to feed them into his mouth at the correct height there. Okay, one more. Oh. Oh, come on, that should have counted. That should have been in your mouth, frog. Frog dragon thingamajig. So should that one. There we go. No? One more. Okay. There we go. So I wouldn't have needed... Yeah. I wouldn't have needed the extra lives if I hadn't have screwed up just once. Ah. Then you uncork all the bees. Which are kind of bee, cherub, angel, weird things. And then it turns out it was all just a dream. It lets you know who you used to defeat the game. Time to find a long YouTube video about the lore. Well, it was developed as a different game. It was developed as Doki Doki Panic. And then they reskinned it with these 4 characters instead of, like, Aladdin-ish characters. So it's not really a Mario game, it's just a game that they reskinned to be Mario. Yeah, so this was all just a dream of Mario. It was all just a dream. You hate that storyline? It's just a massive cop-out. And then it does the whole tell you what all the enemies are called and blah blah blah. Right. For you, Mario 2 is these, yes. This. The Lost Levels, unreleased in the USA, because it would be too difficult for the American gamer. It's okay, it's alright to keep in practice. Make sure I don't forget all of the little secrety, shortcutty things so that I can do a under an hour run when I need to. Oh yeah, that's a tough one. That is a tough game. This has lots of hard levels in it. I think we will probably say that's it for today. We did a good earlier stream. Who do we throw you to? And we'll throw you to double danger, Dad. You thought the poison mushrooms gave another power-up type and you ended up dying? Ooh, look, a power-up. Die. The evil purple angry-faced ones. Yeah. So we'll send you over to Double Danger Dad, who's playing anti-zombie game of some kind from the looks of it. Tomorrow we'll be playing a couple more demos. There are two cute animal demos. The Last Cat in the Universe and Painted Peril. And then once we've done that, we will probably do the daily and then maybe play some GameCube, Dreamcast, Wii, something horrible-ish. But for now, it's peace from Blobber. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for hanging out.